to tell us who will be here, I'm joined by the Minister of Tourism and, of course, the chairperson of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, of course, Minister Derek Hanokom. Thank you so much for joining us on SABC. Quite an auspicious occasion. Just Blaine actually asked, who else can we actually expect to actually unveil this wonderful statue today?
Well, thanks, Natasha, and so great that you are here today, because it's not only about the unveiling of Uncle Kathy's statue, but seeing all of these statues, the 100 statues, which makes an incredibly impressive collection of statues depicting, a long period of our history, 350 years of liberation history, if you like. So it gives it exposure, because we believe every South African should come here, not only for the statue collection, but of course for Madopeng itself, which gives the world's most prolific evidence of where we all come from, our common ancestry. Who's going to be here today? Well, I'm not the organizer of the event. I'm here. I thought you were satisfied with just me being here. No, joking. I'm told that Aunt Sophie will be here, Sophie de Bruyn, who's of course a very important figure in her own right in terms of her contribution to our freedom struggle, but she's also a board member of the Kathrada Foundation. And I'm told that somebody very special is going to be here, Comrade Andrew Mlangeni, a veteran. And I'm told that they will be doing the actual unveiling of the statue. And I hope that is the case, because, these are the befitting people. Uncle Andrew, because he was in prison with Uncle Kathy, and Aunt Sophie, because she was so close to him and she was part of those early struggles, and she's still a stalwart and an active person in her own right still today.
So, Minister, I understand you're also going to be giving a keynote speech or a lecture. What can we expect from that?
Well, if I give you my speech today, who's going to want to listen to my speech?
Just a snippet for the viewers, just a snippet.
Well, I think I'll try to combine. I don't have a written speech. It's in my head. I'll see what other people say. I'll add to what other people have said. But it's sort of a connection. Connecting, what we have here, which tells the story of our early ancestry, where we all come from, and then the story that we have here with the long walk to freedom, to say, well, how did we get our freedom after the land was occupied by colonial settlers, land was dispossessed, the struggles that started a long time ago, not just 100 years ago, not just with the formation of the ANC, but long, long before that. So all of these, heroic figures that are here tell the story not only of South Africans involved in a struggle to liberate ourselves from injustice and unfair occupation of land, but also the contribution of international figures. So Martin Luther King is here. Fidel Castro is here. Fidel Castro is right next to Uncle Kathy. Uncle Kathy will feel so at home here. His mentor and friend is right in front of him. Nelson Mandela is standing right in front of him. He's got Steve Biko next to him. He's got Fidel Castro here. This is a place that everyone must come to. By the way, what I will be saying is that not only is South Africa the cradle of humankind, do we have this important World Heritage Site here, but in the southern part of our country, we have what we call the cradle of human culture. So the first evidence, and here we are celebrating artistic expression, statues, sculptures made by humans in honor of great human beings, the first signs of human art forms happened in South Africa as well. So this is where art originated.
So, we're celebrating 25 years of democracy. You're the chairperson of the board of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, I beg your pardon. Would you think that Uncle Kathy would be happy with, the state of our country right now?
No, in the same way as I am not happy with the state of the country. I think Uncle Kathy would have been very happy with with the kind of turnaround that has started to happen. And I think he would be very confident in the leadership of Cyril Ramaphosa, who incidentally was the chairperson of the board before I became the chairperson of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation board. A lot of confidence that Uncle Kathy would have in the leadership of Cyril Ramaphosa, but he would not be happy with the state of the country any more than you are, and any more than millions of South Africans are, who exercise their vote, but they're voting. Even in exercising their vote, their message is, fix up these things, make us a great country, and we can. And there is confidence in some of the leadership figures that are able to take us forward to where we want to be and to where we should be, for that matter.
And just lastly, his legacy, how will you remember him?
Oh, you asked me the question today, and you'll ask it again tomorrow, maybe a different answer, because there's so many dimensions of Ahmed Kathrada. But kindness, a good, a sort of a spirit of generosity, dedication, incredible dedication to the cause of the fight for social justice, the non-racialism as sort of uppermost on his agenda, a vision of a non-racial, non-sexist South Africa, unflinchingly, always uppermost, say this is where we want to go to.
All right, that was Natasha Phiri there in conversation with the Minister with regards to this life-size statue, bronze statue of the anti-apartheid activist Ahmed Kathrada. And we understand, as we've been reporting, that the fellow struggle veteran Sophie Williams-De Bruyn, as well as Andrew Mlangeni, will be there helping out to unveil the statue. The event is taking place at the Cradle of Humankind World Heritage Site. We're going to take a quick break. We'll get you more news next. Stay with us.